Swallowing and respiration share a common conduit, the pharynx. During swallowing, the entrance to the airway must be protected so that the bolus is directed through the pharynx without entering the airway. This protection occurs as a combination of internal laryngeal events and external events. Contraction of the suprahyoid and hyothyroid musculature serve to move the airway entrance out of the bolus flow pathway. The inversion of the epiglottis provides a final protection over the airway entrance. In general, the internal airway closes from bottom to top. That means that the vocal folds close, and then there's a tightening of the aryepiglottic folds that causes the arytenoids to lean in to the base of the epiglottis. And the epiglottis, motivated by the backward movement of the base of tongue and the anterior movement of the hyoid, is retroflexed over the top of the larynx. In essence, if you have adequate hyolaryngeal trajectory and good laryngeal vestibule closure, no material should enter the airway. However, even healthy individuals can sometimes penetrate into the airway. Although penetration may occur, aspiration cannot occur if the vocal folds are closed, because aspiration requires that you go below the vocal folds. Notice how in a healthy individual, the bolus passes through the pharynx, the airway entrance closes, and the airway is moved out of the way. In this patient's status post-stroke, challenge yourself to find the air column, the laryngeal adytus or laryngeal vestibule, basically the entrance to the airway, and observe how it closes and moves up and forward during the swallow. In this patient, you will note poor airway protection. Notice the vocal folds. Material penetrates past the laryngeal vestibule and then goes below the vocal folds. Please feel free to visit me during office hours to discuss mechanisms of airway protection.